heavens to Murgatroyd.
And now the movie, folks.
In just a moment or two for more exciting fucking action.
Texas World Federation Championship Wrestling. Steve Austin and the California Stud here at the Metroplex Arena. The young lady in waiting, Dawn Batiste, student at Texas A&M University. The class in Texas World Federation Championship Wrestling. And waiting now, the arrival of the tag team opponents for Austin and Stud, the Simpsons, in a high-flying opening bout here on Texas World Federation Championship Wrestling. And here they come. Steve Simpson, Shaun Simpson. Young men originally from South Africa, now live in Dallas. And they're entrepreneurs, young businessmen. And your ring announcer is Doyle King.
This is the first bout of the evening. This is a tag team event scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from South Africa, weighing in at a combined weight of 410 pounds, the sensational Simpson brothers, Steve and Shaun. Their opponents for this bout, combined weight 565 pounds, the Stud and Austin. Bobby Turner, referee.
And this is Texas World Federation Championship Wrestling. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Mercer. Nice to have you with us. Nice to be back, bringing class to professional wrestling. And here, the opening of a tremendous bout. Steve Austin over there to your left with the long hair, who will be the first man in the ring, is a former football player at what is now the University of North Texas. When he was there, it was North Texas State University. Outstanding linebacker. And he opens up against Steve Simpson, a very quick, very well trained, as is his brother Shaun, by his father. And we'll talk to Sam a little later on during this important event, bringing you a new world of professional wrestling. Just kind of feeling everything out as we start here. Steve Austin, about 26 years old. Simpson about the same. Austin loves to use his strength, his physique, as you notice. And when you talk to Steve, right there, it's, hey, quickness. Let them work themselves out, chasing Steve, putting him in a position where they have to run, and run. It's kind of like the run and shoot in football that Austin certainly well knows, when a linebacker to chase somebody all over the field. Nice move off the rope, shoves him off. Good move by the shoulder, putting Simpson on the floor. And the Mean Green Machine, Steve Austin. And the first big blow in those big shoulders into Steve Simpson. Little check with Shaun over here in the corner. Right back in that headlock. Those muscles ripple on Steve Austin. Simpson's going to try to move it again. Nice job there, moving underneath. Oh, Austin saw what Simpson was going to do, come up, probably put a high-flying leg scissors on him. Oh, Austin underway. This bout, 20-minute time limit. Rolling along. Our first event on Texas World Federation Championship Wrestling. Hope you'll join us every time we're out. Simpson off the ropes, over the top, nice move. Look out right here. Into a move by Simpson off the ropes. Back and it throws Simpson off. Austin again doing a good job. Here comes Shaun in. And a double clothesline. So they're going to take on the California Stud. Well, Austin walked right into that one. And Simpson is still the official combatant in the ring. But Austin and California Stud have not decided to change yet. Austin a little perturbed, though. He's seen now that just sheer strength will not subdue these two young men. But he's going to try it. Body slam, nicely done. There's the exchange. Here comes the Stud. Oh, drop that Simpson moves away from. Simpson with an arm drag. Simpson hanging in, working the shoulder, and the California Stud having a little trouble now as he's replaced by Simpson's brother, Shaun, driving on that shoulder. And Shaun Simpson moves in. As I said, these two young men, the Simpsons, are entrepreneurs. They have a business, retail mattress concern. Foot on the bottom rope, that's an automatic break. The count now by the official. First bout. One fall. Shaun Simpson in right now with the California Stud, who at one time played professional football for the Oakland Raiders and then later the San Diego Chargers. So he knows about contests. Great move by Simpson. Another fine drop kick by Shaun Simpson, and both the Macho Men are out of the ring. Steve Austin. California Stud. They've been cleared out by the Simpsons. Time rolling along. And once again, it's a California Stud against Shaun Simpson right there. Metroplex Arena is where we're located in Dallas, just off 635 Greenville Avenue in Markville. It's the most convenient place in town. Had a lot of time. Shaun Simpson thrown off. But the California Stud doesn't like it now because the crowd's coming up with "Let's go, Shaun." A very, very exciting bout and a very quick moving bout. This time rolls along. Shaun in that arm lock. That is well barred up. Now he's going to exchange with his brother. Here comes Steve. They're going to do a jump on the shoulder. Stud can't move. He's caught. And once again, he takes the pressure on the arm, and Steve Simpson takes over. Good turn on the arm. Takedown. Now the arm stretch. Putting a lot of pressure. As the Stud says, he had his hair pulled. But no way on that. Standing now. Oh, what a move by Steve Simpson. Rowing on that left arm of the California Stud. And the Simpsons in charge in this bout. Rolling along with a hammerlock, Steve Simpson. That puts the Stud into the ropes. That'll be an illegal break. Now California Stud complaining about the hair pull. Well, we've got Steve and California Stud working it over. See which one can take advantage of the situation right now. Over the top. And there goes the referee, bashed out on the floor. Woo! But he got gripped into the ropes, got bashed in the middle, and is down on the floor on the far side. And now Steve Simpson going down. And here comes another official out. But he took a terrible fall, got caught in the ropes, twisted back and forth. And it's going to be, obviously, a little while before he comes back. Here, watch it again now. Stud off the rope, over underneath off the top, bashed into the rope, doubled up, and into the floor. Oh, and he, like a young man, really turned inside out. I tell you what, let's take a break while they're ministering to the official, and we'll be right back on Texas World Federation Championship Wrestling. All right, we're back. And they're still ministering to the official over there, Bobby Turner. And Bobby now coming up, holding his side. Probably strained some muscles, and John Renesto will come in as the official. So we'll continue the bout now after the official got shaken up and really took a terrible fall. Was dazed, hit his head on the concrete floor, and we're back and ready to go as Steve Simpson. And Steve Austin, the Mean Green Machine. Has him going down. Good work on that clothesline drop. Laid that arm right into the neck and the upper body. Good drop across the knee there. Backbreaker by Steve Austin. Austin on top, tries for a count. 1, 2. Steve Austin just a half count away from winning this bout. Austin and Stud. Here comes California Stud in. Perfect place to drop a big right hand on the ribs. And so Steve Simpson takes the brunt of the attack now. Well, the official has been helped out of the ring. John Renesto's taken his place. And we continue the action. Hot and heavy at the Metroplex Arena. California Stud being warned by the official after 60 seconds left in the bout. Time has flown by in this first bout. A nice roll up here. Could be it. 1, 2, but a twist off by the California Stud. Great move by Steve Simpson. Stud and Austin exchange now. Austin kicking into the midsection. See if they can work it up. About 30 seconds left in this bout. Good roll up here on the shoulders. 1, 2, and just in time, California Stud kicks Simpson in the side, and that protects the situation. Another great finish. This could be it. 1, 2, and a twist off by Steve Austin. Simpson, Austin, time running down. Here comes Austin. Falling elbow, missed with Simpson on the move. Kick on the inside. Simpson rolled into the rope. Oh, and there's the bell. Time is run out. Simpson and the California Stud, Steve Austin, and the Simpson.
Women's draw.
All right, here we had a time limit bout, a tremendous bout between Simpsons, Stephen Shaun, Steve Austin, and the California Stud. The Simpsons are back in the dressing room, and I want to ask Steve, if the time hadn't run out, Steve, in a great bout, you think the decision would have been different.
It's a real good match, Bill. I'll tell you something now. Those are two tough guys. I'm looking forward to going against them again, but I feel like I'd like next time to have a longer time limit, because what I give up in power and muscle size, I make up with fitness and endurance. I think I could have gone that extra bit. The time was working with them and against us. With that bit of extra time, I'm almost positive. In fact, I am positive. Next time I'll have them. That's for sure.
Steve, where's Shaun? How does he feel about this?
I'm sure Shaun's cooling off in the shower after something like that. It's been a while for the two of us. The second he comes out, I'm sure he'll answer all your questions. That was a tough match, mate, but I enjoyed it. Yeah.
Well, Steve Austin, are you satisfied with the outcome of this bout?
Well, Mr. Mercer, when I think of the Simpson brothers, I think of a tag team that's been together for quite some time. And, they know each other well. They work good as a team. They're high flyers. They're different from the stud and myself. We rely on power, strength, and, of course, a lot of brains. Now, we just had a match with the Simpsons, and I've got to give them credit. They're a tough team. But had we had a little more time, we would have warmed down, and there would have been a decision. But, yes, I have respect for the Simpsons, but we might just have to pack them up in a box and ship them back to Africa.
Now, if you're going to wrestle the Simpsons again, would you change anything? Would you have a different approach to the bout?
I wouldn't change a thing. We got the power, we got the strength. We're some of the best conditioned athletes out there. We can go any time limit, any week. You know, when I think of the Simpsons, I think of Bart and Homer. I don't know about you, but they were a couple of comics out there. And next time we get them, they're all ours, baby, because there's nothing going to stop us.
Well, that's a hard choice of words by Steve Austin and the California Stud, but a great match. We look to see them in the match again at some future date. We'll be right back with our second event here on Texas World Federation Championship Wrestling right after this. It's a rematch, December 1st. Austin and Stud against the Simpsons, Steve and Shaun. A 1-hour time limit, and that's just exactly what Steve Austin, the Simpsons, wanted.
Well, that's the Simpsons wanted that.
Sure, they want a 1-hour time limit. They think they can wear you down.
Well, that's the problem right there. The only reason we didn't take care of the Simpsons in the first place, hey, they're a couple of high-flying guys. I'll give them credit. They're in shape. But me and Stud, that's our strong point, baby. We've been in the gym. We've been tossing the bricks around. Hey, a 1-hour time limit is right up our alley. So the 1-hour time limit, 1, 2, 3, the Texas Wrestling Federation champions will rule supreme.
Yeah, but they think that you'll kind of run out of gas.
I don't think so, Stud. Will we run out of gas or not?
Hey, baby, like it or not, we got enough gas to go.
Well, gas to go. That's what they want. That's what they got. Austin and Stud against the Simpsons, Metroplex Arena, December 1st. It's a 1-hour time limit. It's big-time Texas wrestling.
Former professional wrestler Psycho Mike, now the author of 9 books. 2 no-holds-barred books about his wrestling career, 1 cookbook, 2 books of Psycho Mike muses, 2 coloring books, an autobiography, and 1 book about the wrestling he grew up watching as a kid, the NWF. All these titles are available on the website listed or at Amazon.com. The Twisted World of Psycho Mike is now in books. Check it out.
We are just minutes away from the main event, the Heavyweight Championship bout here on Metroplex Arena's Texas World Championship Federation. Now, I know, Matt Bourne, you're still listening in the dressing room, and a moment ago I did ask you about the rules, but the Federation and the people here in the arena are concerned that you still plan to bend or break the rules. Now, come on, explain that to us.
Well, I never like to say that I ever break a rule. I stretch the rules once in a while. When a match becomes intense, like I'm sure Al Perez and myself will be, some rules will be stretched. Now, I'm not saying they're going to be made by me. I'm not going to be saying that it's going to be done by him. But when things get stretched, that's when Al Perez gets a gut check, and Matt Bourne's the one that's giving it to him.
All right, Matt, that's fine. Now, I know you as a challenger have to have tremendous confidence in yourself, and that's acceptable. But now, do you really believe that you are the best wrestler in the state of Texas and the Federation?
You know, Bill, that's a question I think that goes without saying. I think in the people's eyes, whether they'd like to admit it or not, that I am the toughest man in the Texas Wrestling Federation. Now, you can sit there, you people sitting at home watching me. Well, this guy, he's got a big head. This guy, well, listen to him. He's talking out of his rear end. Well, I'm just telling you people exactly the facts. I'm the kind of guy that everybody wishes they could dig down in their guts and be like. And Al Perez, that's including Al Perez. He's the champion. I've got to go at him. So I'm going to be the aggressor, and it's just let's wait and see whether he can take it or not.
Main event. Matt Bourne comes to the ring. Texas World Federation Championship. The main event. And here's the champion, Al Perez. And now, here's Doyle King.
This match is scheduled for 2 out of 3 falls. It has a 30-minute time limit. This bout is to determine the heavyweight champion of the Texas Wrestling Federation. Introducing first, the challenger, weighing in at 260 pounds, from Portland, Oregon, Maniac Matt Bourne. And your champion, the Texas heavyweight champion, from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 245 pounds, please welcome Al Perez.
Matt Bourne and Al Perez. And they do battle here for the championship of the Texas World Federation. Matt Bourne, 28 years old, son of tough Tony Bourne, who was a great wrestler in his own right. And the champion, Al Perez, from Tampa, Florida. Matt Bourne hails from Oregon. And this is the best 2 out of 3 falls to determine if there'll be a new champion or if Perez will retain that championship. Here on Texas World Federation Championship Wrestling. Bourne, rough and tough and sometimes a little awkward in his moves, but always the man who can put his opponent away suddenly and quite decisively. Bourne and Al Perez feeling it out right now. Bourne, as you can tell by his body structure, is quite interested in weightlifting. And he's got a new hobby now. We talked about the other day, skydiving, parachute jumping. Going to take a pretty good-sized parachute to haul him down. Perez in the corner with Matt Bourne. Both of these wrestlers have had success in claiming titles. And that's Perez fighting off Bourne right now, trying to keep him out of there. John Renesto, the referee, also caught in the middle. And he's warning Bourne about staying in there too tightly after the break. These two for the championship. Perez holds it, Bourne wants it. Perez has been the Texas heavyweight champion, world-class heavyweight champion. When you talk of world-class, you're talking about that great Von Erich family, led by Fritz. Bourne taking shots on the inside. Perez with a knee to the midsection. But Bourne continues to bear and bore in, stay on his opponent, not let him have room to function. Like a good fighter who stays right on top of the man. He has to take some punishment, but he takes it gladly. Perez has also been the South African heavyweight champion. We're talking to Sam Cohen a moment ago. Here's one man who went down there and took it all. Perez trying to find his way inside. Bourne trays in, moves down, Moses. Really got a leg lock, not a toe hold. He's got his body over there, leaning in, keeping pressure on that left knee. And while Perez has been Texas heavyweight champion, so has Matt Bourne. He's also been on a tag team championship in Texas, the World Tag Team Championship. That was Bourne on the break, and that's exactly what Ernesto is upset about earlier, as that Perez underneath the bottom rope, Bourne throws an elbow into his head. But Bourne, it said, not the smooth, agile type as a Perez, will keep that pressure on inside and keep the heavy time going. Bourne almost landed in this table on that shot by Perez. Hard right hand. That's 2 out of 3 falls, and that's the way to determine a championship. A little more time limited, giving them a chance to work through and see if they can find that moment when they can turn the momentum whichever way to the advantage, either the champion or to the challenger. Like Bourne right there. Took a hard shot to the jaw and fought his way back. Bourne likes to put his man away with the atomic drop from the top rope. And Perez has a great finishing hold and a spinning toe hold. So we'll look for those as each man tries to wear the other down. There's a nice roll-up by Bourne, a count of 2, and Perez just flailing out, and Perez realizes he is in a battle. It's not going to be easy against Matt Bourne. Took on the nickname Maniac several years back because of his kind of wild attitude, but I think he enjoys that, though he is not. He is a very intelligent and very sharp and cagey individual, so he uses that to his advantage, which probably upsets his opponent sometime if they don't know him. Bull Curry used to do that. Remember old Wild Bull Curry? I remember him well. Kicked me in the head one time, sitting ringside. You don't forget a guy like this who pounds you in the head with his toe. Nice inside toe hold right now by Perez. Well, the Bull is a memory now. As Pat O'Connor, a great man we lost not too long ago. The great ones. Now Perez. Ooh, that hurts. That knee drop into the inside of the knee. That's a stinger. In football, when a player gets a stinger on the knee, that nerve is hit. Sometimes paralyzes the leg, and they think they've lost everything. They think they've lost the knee. Well, that's what happens right there. As Perez drops in on that knee of Matt Bourne. So time is a factor here, but time is also a factor in that this is the first fall. Here's a little pull with the trunks, a nice move with the body scissors. Hair pull, Matt Bourne. But if there is a winner in this first fall, somebody wins the first fall, we take a short watch, look at everything, and then move forward. It keeps rolling. There has to be a winner. And a championship, like a boxing championship. It goes 15 rounds. Find the endurance. The man who's able to work his way through the various pitfalls of the match. We'll see here 2 outstanding competitors. The champion standing and Bourne coming up. And Bourne has a knee problem now. His legs kind of gone to sleep on it. You wonder with a man like Al Perez, looking, he's on the ropes right now. Big and strong. Ooh, hard shot from the shot across the face and into the chest. Here's Bourne on the attack, and Perez fights right back. Good shot. And a kick down, and Perez takes advantage of it. Spinning toe hold, this might do it. Is Bourne going to give? Will he concede? That's the spinning toe hold. How much pressure can Bourne take? Again, Perez spins on that. This is his finishing hold. He's got the spinning inside toe hold right now. John Renesto looking in. Will Bourne? Nope, he rolls up the champion. 1, 2, and not quite 3. What a great recovery by Bourne. That's the mark of a challenger, a champion, who is in serious trouble like this right now and fights his way through and doesn't concede. Knee drop to the left leg, and Bourne is going to take a rest. So Matt Bourne surveys the scene from the floor of the beautiful Metroplex Arena on Markville Road, just off Greenville in North Dallas, off 635. You know, the folks up there in the sky boxes have their own view. The Kazootie Skybox. We're down here in the lower level, down here in steerage. Perez taking the punishment from Matt Bourne. Bourne explodes, the champion in trouble. And a forearm. And a kickback, and Perez really taking it as Bourne has recovered, and Bourne is all wrapped up now with the crowd coming into it. Perez a little shaken, a little unsteady on his legs. Missing that big move. Spinning toe hold here. Drop into the leg, drop into the leg. Look out, this could be Perez at his best, and Bourne is in trouble. The main event. Perez setting it up. Setting it up. The inside step over toe hold. He's got it well pressured right now. In the knee and in the hip. A pullback. Well, that's a revealing kind of move. But it didn't help Bourne too much. At least it broke the hold momentarily. Inside on the leg again. And Al Perez, the champion, trying to finish it off with that toe hold that he's famous for. You know one thing he does? And you can imagine with a guy with the size and strength, he loves to play golf. He probably can drive that ball 300 yards. Matt Bourne trying to find an opening. Perez won't let him take the opportunity to recover on that left leg, and a drop in there again on the nerve on the inside of the leg. Oh, that hurt. This is for the Texas Federation World Championship, and Perez is the champion. Matt Bourne in trouble, but trying to fight his way through in this best 2 out of 3 fall championship bout here on Texas World Federation Wrestling from the Metroplex Arena in Dallas, Texas. Matt Bourne. Father was known as Tough Tony, and appropriately so. And that's where Matt learned his toughness. And there's his toughness. Working on one leg, but Perez trying to finish it right there, and Bourne stays on him. Bourne leaning in. Perez attacking again the leg, finding a spot. Attacking and attacking, and Bourne working on one leg as Perez drops in again, but Perez took a kick to the back of the head. Great timing by Bourne. Bourne's trying to walk it off right now. Can this be it? Oh, tremendous reverse body slam. And Matt Bourne. Going for the drop, but he missed it. Perez made a great move. And right back in there again is Perez on Bourne, going back for the leg again. Over the top rope, twisting it. And there is punishment for Bourne. More punishment for Bourne. Ernesto warning the champion. Stretching up against the ropes. He's got a straddle between the bottom one and the middle one. Perez and Bourne. The championship event and the main event of Texas World Federation Championship Wrestling. Perez misses. He collapses into the mat. Bourne made a move. Another move with a kick to the side of the head, and Perez is shaken. Bourne on the attack. Great left hand by Bourne. Corner buckle. Bourne on the attack. Relentlessly pursuing his man. Perez in trouble. And now the crowd picking up the action as they go for Bourne. Perez in all sorts of trouble. Had the advantage. He's lost it now. Forearm shiver on top. 1, 2, and not enough for 3. Bourne just missed it again. Al Perez in the champion. Up and over on top. Flying body slam on top. Rolls over. Bourne 1, 2, and not 3. Oh, that was close. Perez recovering beautifully, and Bourne almost took it away from him. And running shot to the top of the head. 1, 2, and not 3 again. Bourne didn't cover him enough. Bourne says this is it. His atomic body. Oh, a turnaround by Perez. Turns him up on the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, and he got the ball. Al Perez. Winner of the first fall, Al Perez. Al Perez picks up the win of the first fall. And we're going to look at this some more. As here it is. It looked like Bourne had it in hand. Then Perez turned it over. A reverse shoulder stand. And look at that control of the body by Perez and Ernesto's count. And Bourne cannot come out of it. Let me see if I can move over here and talk to Al just a second. Hey there, champ. We'll get him ringside. Maybe a little unusual, but Al, you had this thing kind of in hand, and then Bourne came back. It's tough, huh?
Well, you know something? A guy like Matt Bourne never quits. He's got too much gut, too much determination. This is the toughest guy I've wrestled in years. And way back then, he was still tough.
All right, Al, thank you very much. Tough is the name. There he is. Bourne, the tough one. We're ready to go with the second fall. No interruption here, just going on. 2 falls out of 3. Perez won the first one. Bourne cannot afford a loss in the second one. Perez could afford a fall, but then that would extend the time. And time may be a factor because Bourne is so used to the long haul. As he tells, when you talk to him about this, he can go on and on. He has the stamina. He's the kind of longshoreman type guy who can just go and go and go, and he thrives on that. He wouldn't mind losing the first fall. He'd rather win it. But let him take the second. Let the time wear out the champion. Al Perez. When I think of Perez, I think of Ricky Romero and Rita Romero. A lot of great names. The Junkyard Dog, that's a great name. Al Perez. Now crossing. Doing a good job here. Barring those 2 legs. Getting it inside. Bourne not getting off to a very good start here in this second fall. And the crowd, who envisioned there for a moment that Bourne, the leg scissored, and that drop, and that really puts Bourne in trouble. Again, now Perez taking over early here in the second fall. And that's kind of, would expect Bourne to strike much quicker, strike much harder. But Perez stayed right on top of him. Knew him. He had a little psychological part of this was the fact that Perez slipped what looked like Bourne's winning move. And Bourne may have worried about that.
Hey, don't you tell me what to do out here!
Little discussion between Ernesto, the referee, and Matt Bourne. Stay out of his hair. Crowd came up strongly for Matt Bourne. Always liked the challenger, the underdog maybe, and undoubtedly the challenger would be thought of as the underdog. That was a nice pop back that Bourne had, but notice Matt is having trouble circulating right now, circulating down his legs because Perez has kept so much pressure on him. Bourne and Perez. I want to remind you that Texas Championship Wrestling comes to you again on December 1st here at the Metroplex Arena. So come join for the action and the excitement. And a big event on December 8th. Amateur boxing, the ABF. Great events, sporting events, concerts. Toe-to-toe now, Bourne and Perez. Perez the winner of the first fall. And he's trying to take the second, but Bourne is fighting back. Now he drops on that left leg. And the crowd pulling for Bourne to pull an upset. He has a long way to go. He has a long journey. Good move by Perez coming off the ropes, and Bourne collapses on the mat, comes right back, staggers, takes another shot across the head. A knee drop across the throat. Perez displaying his ability as a champion, almost a count of three, and just an elbow move by Bourne. Broke it out of there, and time rolls on. Shot to the head of Matt Bourne. Perez diving in the corner. Bourne shaken. And Perez in charge now. Feeling his championship resting on his waist again. 20 minutes gone in this bout, a count of almost three, and Matt Bourne taking a lot of punishment from a rejuvenated Al Perez, who won the first fall, and continues to keep the pressure on Bourne. Matt missing with a field goal attempt. Perez now with a standing headlock. Now dropping, standing on the neck, and coming off that neck. Twice aboard. Oh, that can crush the Adam's apple, and Matt. There's the big screen look for those who like to sit up and take a few moments break. They'll never miss any action at the Metroplex Arena. It's right there, and it's right here. Perez, onto the top rope and over the top into that metal pole, and Bourne has an opening. If Matt has enough left, he has a chance. And Al Perez went flying, thought he had the finish. Right slam by Bourne. 1, 2, and 3, and Matt Bourne cuts back for the second fall.
The maniac, Matt Bourne.
Matt Bourne almost down and out in the second fall, comes roaring back with a great finish. Perez went over into the top rope. Let me just walk up here just a second and see if Matt can always stand right here. And we'll pick up Matt at the corner after that finish. Here's Matt coming up. Now watch this great move he puts in here. The bear hug, flying body, and then Bourne on top. 1, 2, and 3. What a great finish. Matt. Well, we're back to action. Go ahead, Matt. That's okay. I thought you had lost it there for a minute. Great turnaround.
You thought I lost it. That's where you've gotten a little rusty being out of professional wrestling. You just watch, Mercer, and you'll see that all you got to do is listen to Matt Bourne, and you'll know it all.
I told you that he is a confident man. All right, here's the third fall. The championship is on the line. A great turnaround. Well, he misunderstood a bit. I said I thought he'd lost it, but he made a great turnaround. All he heard was, I thought you lost it. Oh, Bourne wants to get off to another strong start here. Talking about one of the great champions in Lou Thez, who came back to win that 8, 9 times in his career. Lose, come back, never was one to give up. And that's where these guys, the great guys.
Come on, Bourne, back up. 1, 2, come on, Bourne.
And here's a violent struggle in the corner. With Ernesto in the middle, and now it's just a brawl in the rope. Trying to find some room. The championship is just a count of 3 away. But Perez opened up. Perez with lefts and rights. Perez coming out of that corner with an advantage. And Matt Bourne has the support of the fans. A very, very even battle, and certainly Perez knows he's in a challenge for the championship. And Ernesto doesn't want him to go out of the ring. Stay in the ring and battle. That's the admonition of Ernesto.
Don't mess with me. I know what I'm doing.
And the count can't go until now it can start, and Bourne has the chance to go back. This is the main event, the championship event on Texas World Federation Championship Wrestling. And this is the championship, the heavyweight champion. Right there, Al Perez putting his hands into the face of Matt Bourne. Kick inside by Perez. Working again. A long stretch by Perez. Like a ballet dancer, just taking a high fly split. Perez flying ahead. Standing headlock right now by Al Perez. And Matt Bourne in some trouble, but as strong and tough as he is, he's come out of a lot of tough and serious situations in this match. Well, Bourne has not been able to finish off with his famous atomic drop from the top rope, nor has Perez. Hit it on a spinning toe hold, but here's a tremendous move by Bourne. But Perez on his shoulders, and they're both shaken up, though, after that, when they both crashed on the mat. A knee lift to the jaw and head, and Perez is shaken, but both men are weary. Both now fighting on instinct and calling for reserve. And the crowd almost 100% for Matt Bourne. Time rolling along. And about 3 minutes left in the total time of this bout. For Perez, a tie would be as big as a win. For Bourne, it's nothing. And a crowd really in Matt's corner right now as they struggle in an opposite corner. Perez, oh, a high-flying drop. And Bourne tries now very quickly, racing to his advantage. if there is one. A nice job on a reverse chin lock. About 3 minutes remaining. The time is now a factor for Bourne. Time is a factor now. Perez can hold on. It's to his advantage. For Bourne, he wants to finish it. I think the perspiration, the appearance is of the amount of extended energy that these men have had. Elbow lift inside by Perez. Another inside. Bourne on the top rope. Bourne with an advantage. Nice knee and lift inside. Now Perez hasn't caught up. 1, 2, and not 3. Oh, quick move with the right shoulder of Perez, who almost was counted out of there. A couple of minutes left. 1, 2, and again the right shoulder up, and Perez comes up. Try to set up his man. Here comes Perez off the rope. And a sleep hold by Meyer. Matt Bourne with a sleep hold on Perez. Bourne with just time. Time that might be enough as Perez is caught in a sleep hold by Matt Bourne. The championship may be flitting away for Perez. Perez slips out. Bourne still after him. Perez running out of that sleep hold. Good chop by Matt Bourne. Back in there again. Trying to put Perez away. Trying to win that championship point. Just 1 minute left. 60 seconds left in this championship bout, and Matt Bourne 60 seconds away from a championship if he can pull it off, and a drop there that may have busted Bourne's chin. Perez with a great drop underneath. Comes up with a left hook to the midsection. And Bourne losing his advantage. Perez fighting now. Time running out. Perez, first fall. Bourne, the second fall. Trying to come up with a suplex, but Bourne won't have it. Perez trying to come up with a suplex. Missing. Forearm shiver, and down goes Bourne. Perez. Time just about running out. And there's the bell, ending the bout at a fall apiece. The bell rings, the bout goes on as the referee has to separate them now. But a great battle to the finish with Perez and Bourne.
Draw. Al Perez retains the Texas Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship.
Al Perez still the winner as Matt Bourne challenged and challenged beautifully. But Bourne stays in there. And Matt Bourne doesn't concede easily. Okay. Gonna shake hands. As good challenger, as good champion. Looking at each other, and there's the handshake. Great finish. Great finish. Matt Bourne showing the class of challenger he is, and Al Perez the class of champion that he is. So there it is, Al Perez, the world champion. We'll be back in just a moment.
Who are you?
See more smoke. Smoke detector. And I see more smoke coming from that toaster.
Thanks for warning us, Seymour.
I hate smoke. So whenever I see it, I make this noise to warn you. Because where there's smoke, there may be fire.
Be cool about fire safety.
Be cool.
Oh, yeah, it's the tattooed madman Psycho Mike. And this has been my twisted world of Masters of Mayhem. Part-time crazy, 100% psycho. Thank you very much for joining me. See you on the next episode of Psycho Mike's Twisted World of Masters of Mayhem. So, stay sick, turn blue, scratch glass, climb walls, but most importantly, do it while you can. Don't get caught. And stay fucking crazy. Huh? This is the tattooed madman Psycho Mike. And if you don't want to get locked in a mental ward with me, you'll click like and hit subscribe now.
Oh yeah, I want you to stay sick, turn blue, scratch glass, climb walls, but most importantly, do what you can, don't get caught. And stay fucking crazy. No. Son of a bitch.